Hello students, how are you? I am a science teacher. My name is Radhika. I am taking a topic is EVS. Lesson 2, 4th standard. Lesson 2, plants living and surviving. In previous class, I thought terrestrial plants are 5 types. First one is some plants live in hills area, some plants lives in mountains, some plants lives in hot and damp areas, and some of the plants lives in ocean bed. And last one is some plants lives in marshy area. What is the meaning of marshy area? Marsh is a saline water area. Water is logged on that places. For example, Avicennia is one of the plant. That plant lives in marshy area. Marshy area plants are otherwise called mangrove plants. That plants are called mangrove. See this picture. This picture is marshy area plants. Plants lives in marshy area. Marshy area means that places is full and full water-logged area. See, these plants has special features. What is the meaning of special features? Special is one of the root part. The root is above the soil. Mostly all plants roots grow under the soil, but in mangrove plants that roots are above the soil. Why these plants has roots above the soil? What is the reason? Because of these plants lives in clayey soil, and another one, the plants surrounded full and full water is available. So, the plants roots cannot grow under the ground because of that plant surrounded by water. That water is surrounded by the plants. So, the roots above the soil. What is the function of root? These roots can breathe the air to the plant. The root is used for breathing. That mangrove plants roots are called breathing roots. This plant has special features. What is the special features? That is called breathing roots. It's a very most important part of this plant. The root has breathing. And next, that mangrove plant example, Avicennia is one of the very most plant, that is very good example of this plant. These plants live in water logging places. If you have any doubt, students, can you understood? See children, now I will take next topic is aquatic plants. What is mean by aquatic plants? What is mean by aqua? Aqua means water. Some plants live in water. These types of plants are called aquatic plants. Aquatic plants in 3 types. First one is floating plants. Second one is fixed plant. Third one is underwater plants. Floating plants, example, plant name, duckweed, water hyacinth. Duckweed is a plant name. These plants live inside the water. Second one is fixed plant. Some plants fixed in the water. Example, lotus lily. Next, third one, underwater plants. Underwater. What do you mean by underwater? some plants living inside the water. That means some plants live in the bottom of the water. These type of plants are called underwater plants. Example, hydrilla, tape grass. Grasses, some of the grasses live bottom of the soil. That means bottom of the water. Now, first one, floating plants. What is the meaning of floating plants? Some plants float in the water. Floating means move. That plants moving to one place to another place. Actually, root cannot fix in the soil. Which type of plant have not root fixed in the soil? Yeah, exactly correct. That is floating plants. Floating plants roots cannot fix in the water of the soil. The roots is not developed. Then next, duckweed, water hyacinth. These are very small plant. These plants are very light and small in size. So, it can easily move in the running water. Actually, these plants, floating plants, live in riverside. See the picture. I told already, floating plants. That plants roots is not developed. Then the plants float in the water. And third one, that plants are very small and light weight. What is the function, what is the purpose of these plants living in the water? These plants providing nesting place to the small animals. So, water animals living in water. Sometimes that water animals live in the water plants. Next one is fixed plant. These plants also live in the water, but roots fixed in the soil, flowers and leaf is not fixed. That flowers and leaf is floating on the water. You know, do you like Rajinikanth? Yeah, Rajinikanth song, one song, you know, already you heard one song. தாமரை இலை போல் ஒட்டி ஒட்டாமல் இரு. Like that? Yeah. These plants live floating on the water. The root only fixed in the soil. Why these plants leaf is float on the water? Why the reason? Because of these leaf large in size and the leaf has wax coating on the upper surface. That wax coating protect the leaf from the decay. See children, these plants also gives shelter to small animals. Flowers in large size, beautiful, that is one of the ornamental type of plant. For example, fixed plants, lotus, lily. This flowers is used for ornamental purposes. I forget one thing, fixed plants can breathe. Yes or no? All plants and all human and all animals can breathe. In breathing part, we are having lungs. Plants has lungs? No. Plants has stomata. That stomata present on all plants leaf. But in water plants, that stomata is present on the upper side of the leaf. Now I show the picture. Fixed plant. Example, lotus and lily. Now see the picture, lily. That lily leaf is large in size. these leaves floating on the water. That leaf gives shelter to the small animals, and that flowers are very bright and colorful. That flowers has hollow tube, that is very low weight, light weight, and these plant leaf stomata is present on the upper side. What do you mean by upper side? The leaves top side upper side and back side is lower side. That stomata present in upper side of the leaf. But in normally land plants has stomata. That stomata is only present in the lower side. But water plants stomata is present on the upper side. Land plants stomata is lower side. Water plants has stomata. That means water plant leaf has stomata. That leaf stomata is upper. Can you understood? Next one is underwater plants. Some plants totally living under the water. No flower. That flower is not coming upside. That means that plant is totally engulfed in the water. Example, hydrilla and tape grass. See the picture. This is underwater plants. These plants are living under the bed. For example, ocean. So this some plants living inside the ocean. Example, this plant tape grasses. See this picture, some grasses are here. These grasses are what like in nature? Ribbon like in nature. Why these plants living inside the water? Actually, plants prepare food by sunlight. Sunlight is very important. But these plants living inside the water. So how it breathe? That plants has stomata? Yes, these plants have not stomata. Stomata is totally absent in underwater plants. Already we learned floating plants, fixed plants has stomata. That stomata is upper side. But that last one, underwater plants have not stomata. So how these plants can breathe? How is it possible? These plants clean the water by removing the carbon dioxide breathed out by the animals. Example, fish and turtles. Fish and turtles breathe. Breathing time, release carbon dioxide. So these plants take carbon dioxide and release oxygen. So these water animals getting oxygen from the plants. Can you understood? So finally, these plants, what plant? Underwater plants. Underwater plants giving place to the animals. This is first character. Second one is that plants have not stomata. And third one is these plants clean the water. Can you understood? Okay, students. So today already aquatic plants has 3 types. I thought next topic is unusual plants. What is meant by unusual plants? Usual plants, unusual plants. What is meant by unusual plant? Okay. Normally I ask one question to you. Where plants live? Plants live in the soil. But some plants cannot live in the soil. How is this possible? Yeah, yes, really this is possible. Some plants lives on rock surfaces. Rock surface, rock has soil? No. How the plants can grow on these places? Yes, that plants has some special features. What features? That plants getting nitrogen from that rock. Rock has nitrogen? No, no, no. Only soil has nitrogen, but rock surface plants, how they take nitrogen? Yes, that plants eat insects. Plants eat insects? Plants has mouth? No, no, no. Plants has some special features. So that features is used to trap the nitrogen from the rock surfaces. Some plants eat insects. How is it possible? Yes, don't worry. Now I show the picture. See the picture. This picture name is Rafflesia. These plants are called insectivorous plant. These plants eat insects. That plant has attractive like in nature. Some insects are attracted. That insects come and enter into the lid. This lid has sticky like in nature. Here honey is available. So that insects come and sit in the leaf lid and eat the honey. That time that insects is falling down in the flower. So automatically that insects fell in the flower and automatically the lid is closed. So these plants getting nitrogen from the insects. This is one of the insectivorous plant. Plants not eat insects, but that plants trap the insects and falling into the flower. So automatically that insects are digested and insects has nitrogen nutrients. So automatically the plants getting nitrogens from the insects. Next one is sundew plant. This is sundew plant leaf. The leaf is attractive. So the insects are attracted by the flowers. The leaf has two halves. The two half is open and automatically the insects is falling down and immediately that flower, the two half is closed. So the insects cannot fly out. So finally that insects after digested nitrogen goes to the plant. So insectivorous plants eat insects. Any doubt? No doubt. Next topic is grass family. Grass family is very useful to all human beings. First, what are the plants or grass family? First one is bamboo plant. Next one is papyrus plant. Third one is sugarcane plant. Fourth one is cereals. First one, bamboo plant. Bamboo rice. Yeah, that in Tamil, moongil arisi. That is very nutritive value. Most of the peoples are nowadays, they are eating that bamboo rice. So that bamboo plant is one of the grass family. That bamboo stick is used for making some furniture. And next, bamboo rice is making food. And third one, that bamboo gives us paper. Now, that students are writing, something in the note. That papers are getting from that bamboo plant. Next one is papyrus. That papyrus is one of the plant. We are writing paper, that papyrus plant gives us paper. As well as bamboo plant also gives us paper. Next, sugar cane. Sugar cane gives us sugar and jaggery. So this is one of the grass family. And next one, cereals. Cereals means rice, bajra, millet, maize. These are grass family. These cereals gives us food to all living things. And what is the purpose of grass family? Grass family gives us furniture. Second one is that grass family roots bind the soil together. That roots prevent soil erosion. Can you understood? Now I show the grass family pictures. First one is rice. That rice is one of the grass family. Rice gives us food to all human beings. Next one is bamboo. See the picture, bamboo plant. We are getting paper from the plant. We are getting bamboo rice from this plant. Next one, Egyptian papyrus. See this, papyrus. That papyrus plant gives us paper. Next, third one, black grass and forest grasses. These grasses are used to protect some ornamental things. For example, statue. How you protect the statue? Statues are going to one country to another country. So, we should avoid for damage. How can you keep safe? So, that time we collect the grasses and cover the statue. So, that time the statue is, that grasses, dried grass is used for packing material. For example, statue. So, in grasses is used for medicinal value. So, grass family is a very important family to all human beings. Last topic is rainforest. Rainforests are rich and wonderful world. They are filled with tall grasses, strange animals, giant bugs and amazing plants. The largest flowers in the world grow in the rainforest. The smallest frogs and the biggest spiders live in the rainforest too. So, rainforest has millions of plants and animals. Rainforests have year-round warmth and plenty of rainfall. See, actually rainforest over rainfall. Rainforest can get 60 to 70 inches of rain a year, and the temperatures of a rainforest are usually between 70 to 80 degrees year round. So, rainforest gives place to all animals and plants. Okay students, this class we learn many topics. First one is aquatic plants has 3 types. Second one is very important topic, unusual plants, that is called insectivorous plants. And third one is grass family, that grass family gives us food. And last one, rainforest. So, the rainforest is a density forest. More trees and more animals is living in this forest. Over rainfall in this forest. So, rainforest is biggest place of millions of animals and plants. So, students, go through the video and any doubt you ask through WhatsApp, and I give you worksheets later. You should send correct answers. Okay students, go through the video and any doubt you ask in my number, and I send you worksheets. You should reply the answers through WhatsApp. Thank you students.